This is a quick look of our new PTZ-EL700 and I'm going to be showing you some of the features you can have or this particular camera offers. The first feature is called Intelligent 3D Positioning, and what it is the camera has a particular protocol that it uses, and instead of using Pelco D, it uses something different that it blends really well with our DVRs. Right now, as you see, the camera is doing a tour, and the camera is going to be doing this by itself because that's how I program it. But I'm going to be showing you what this new protocol is capable of doing and the feature that enables on the camera, and let's start it. So this particular camera supports the standard protocol Pelco D, and also supports a protocol called DHSD1 or DHSD. This particular protocol is it blends 100% with our DVRs, with any DVR we have. So as you see right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the camera to the standard protocol, which is Pelco D. Like any other PTZ, most PTZs use is Pelco D. So, and I'm going to be showing you the difference. So with Pelco D, I'm able to move the camera, no problem. I'm able to zoom in and zoom out. This particular camera offers focus, so you can focus the lens when you move the buttons. When you press the buttons, you see is going out of focus. And then also you can move the iris. Okay. In order for you to fix that, you just move the camera, and the camera auto focus and auto iris, so it fixes itself. Very plain menus. I mean, here is that's it. This is the only thing I can do. If I wanted to access the OSD of the camera, I have to go to preset 95 and then hit preset, and then it comes the menu, and then I can move up and down, left and right, and I believe I have to do plus iris to go into the sub menus and so on. But it's very tedious. It's very difficult sometimes to do this when you have multiple cameras. So what I'm going to do is, this camera supports Pelco D and supports DHSD. DHSD enables a different menu and allows you to do 3D positioning. If I want to do 3D positioning right now, I'm not able to do it. This button is disabled. So because Pelco D doesn't support that feature. So in order for me to change it, I'm just going to go to the configurations of the pan tilt zoom, and my camera is connected to channel 3, and I'm going to change this to DHSD1 and hit save. That's it. Now this camera, as you see, I didn't have to go to the camera and open the camera and change dip switches and so on. This camera supports Pelco D and DHSD out of the box. You don't have to go and move any dip switches. The only reason you have to go and move dip switches is to change the address of the camera, but that's it. So now I enable DHSD, and you see the menu looks the same, but now I have something that says sit. So if I press that, it becomes like that. It becomes red and it disappears. Now what I can do is I can make a little square by just dragging the mouse on the screen, and you see the camera moves over there. If I make it reversed, the camera will back out. Is that cool? So for example, I wanted to zoom into this area. I just click on there, and I click again to zoom in, and click again, and it will zoom in more. Okay? That's how 3D positioning works. If I back out again, it will zoom back. Very easy to use. So I can go ahead and, let's say I wanted to track this guy. I'm gonna this car and just make a square over there, and then I start doing that, and then for example right here I'm gonna track to see until at what point I can track that car. See, that's how easy it is to move the camera to a position you want or to a place you want really quick, and instead of moving the camera, I mean this option is good too, but for example if you want to do it faster, now then you're gonna have to go here and change the speed to 8, and that's the only way you can move the camera. But for example, the 3D positioning, you just click it, and then you make a square, and then the camera will move right there. Okay, let's move back. You see, very quick, and it's very responsive. So I mean, this camera also offers a great detail. This camera has a 700 lines of resolution, a 23x lens, and it allows you to zoom in up to 23x. And also you can, with the DHSD, you can also access the OSD very easy too. It enables another type of menu for you to access and change settings on your OSD really quick. So you go to pay switch until you see this. So if I wanted to go to the OSD of the camera, just simple, and just click enter menu, and there you go, it pops up. I can go to camera functions and hit enter. Let's say cruise, hit enter. You see, it's very quick, very responsive, very easy to use.